Got my helmet on. I got my full face helmet on. What? It's gonna be my first ride from Queens to the city with the full face. My race, trail, park, everything helmet. So as you can see, this is my fender. Got my bike looking real crazy, but it definitely helps out. And the bulldozer left a tread, and that tread has become icy ruts. So this is very, very, very sketchy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, stay up. Oh yeah. Hopefully I don't wind up hitting no black ice. Which is another reason why I wore the helmet today. Unexpected front wheel washing. Highly probable. So in case you have one of those little quick falls, if your front wheel washes, a lot of times when that happens, you fall right to your face. Right to your face. And now the snow is mostly going. Oh my goodness. Look at the sheet of ice here. All right. Just keep it steady. Don't make any sudden movements. Crazy Al Kane out here on the bike, representing. Got my helmet on. I got my full face helmet on. What? It's gonna be my first ride from Queens to the city with the full face. I've been waiting to get a new helmet and haven't got one yet, so I said let me throw on my full face. My full face. And see what it's like riding to the city with my full face helmet on, because you know, it's definitely a different experience, at least audibly a different experience, riding the bike into the city on the bike. Different from the track, because you got to keep aware of things around you. You know, the sounds of cars coming behind you, sounds of, you know, trucks, buses, all kinds of stuff like that. Got to be conscious of all that type of stuff. And helmets are notorious for decreasing the sound. So we're gonna see how that affects my ride. Other than that though, full face in it. And we're gonna see if this bike path is open at all. I thought I saw that it was dug out, but I think I mistakenly saw that. I mistakenly saw that this bike path was dug out. So this is Cunningham Trails. And the Cunningham bike path is not dug out. I thought it was. Oh, I see what they did. It's plowed out that way. That takes you to out to what do you call that place? To Ave Park. The snow's pretty frozen from everybody walking on it, so I will try and go this way. And I saw in the distance that some of the bike paths may be plowed out. See how far they got, or if this is just a hopeless mission right now, then I should double back, which is looking like it. It's looking like nothing's been done over here. Branch fell. You can see the signage. Oh, you can see the signage for the path. And I might actually try and go on this. Okay, so I'm bugging, but it's actually working out. I got the nice mountain bike knobbies on here. I'm just following people's footprints. But this might not work. This is not the main part of the trail. So if I go back that way, I could probably hop on from over there and hop on the main part of the trail. Because this is not part of the main part of the trail. So, and this footprint here goes, these footprints go this way, and I know this trail goes that way. So let's go back. Let's go back and see what we get. I got 2 hours to get to my destination. Takes about an hour on a good day. So if I get my stuff together out here, I should be able to make it on time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, stay up. Ooh. There we go. All right. So my feet are already wet. Already getting snow on them. And we're gonna see if we can hop on the main bike path. I think it still goes this way though, right? I don't remember. I think it does though. Let's see. I don't think it keeps going straight. I think it actually turns, it comes this way, goes under, and then goes that way. All right, so we can't do it. But I will find out if I can hop on from a different place. And then we got to get going. Now this is a big old sheet of ice right here. So that's fun times. Just go straight, don't make no turns. All right, so we're gonna make this left. Gonna be out here with the traffic. But it's all good because I got my helmet on, right? Whew. All right, so another cool thing about riding with a helmet is I don't have to put my scully on. Helmet keeps me nice and warm up top. So that's cool. But I did step in some snow, so my foot's feeling a little cold. So we're gonna hop on the bike lane, 73rd Ave, make this left. We're gonna get it going. Is my mount moving? It looks like the mount is moving. It's not cool. Still have yet to find a mount. It does not move. Alright. Let's hop on the sidewalk. Why not? Go on the sidewalk. But the bike lane is a little pretty clear. Yep. This whole mount. Oh wow. It has some icy stuff going on here. So when the guy plowed last night, as you can see, had a bulldozer. And the bulldozer left a tread, and that tread has become icy ruts. So this is very, very, very sketchy. Every time I hit a rut, bike slides either left or right. Ooh, very, very sketchy. Now maybe last night. Wow, this is crazy. Icy sidewalk. Don't stand up and pedal, just sit down. So definitely taking the bike lane would have been the better option, because this right here is a little slippery. Slippy dippy. I also have a I can't think of the name of anything. A fender. I have a fender in the back to keep my backside dry. Now I did see in the distance that the bike lane, which is that bridge right there, that part of the bike lane was plowed. And since I have time to check it out, I'm gonna go check it out and see if it was actually done and if I can actually do that part, and if the bridge going over Long Island Expressway got done last night, because that wasn't done last night either when I was coming this way. We're gonna find out on this episode of I Hope They Plowed It. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna find out right now if it was plowed and if there's an entrance to even get onto it. They make a little entryway where I can actually hop onto the bike path. Yeah. Thanks, bro. All right, you too, bro. All right, peace. Yep, the bike lane is clear on this side. Now I just gotta find a way to get in. Either that or I'll walk over the snow again. It's gotta be open over here in this crosswalk. It's not. It is. It's not. It is. It's not. It is not. But it's better. Oh no, there's a little entrance. So Basically, this path right here takes me to where I got stuck at over there. So it wasn't, they didn't complete the clearing out. So if that was clear, I would have wound up on this bridge that's over here. I don't know if you can see it, kind of far away on the 360 camera. But yeah, there's a bridge right there, cuts across, and that's where I would have wound up if everything was cleared out. And this is super icy. Super icy. Woo! So hopefully I don't wind up hitting no black ice. Which is another reason why I wore the helmet today. Unexpected front wheel washing. Highly probable. So in case you have one of those little quick falls, if your front wheel washes, a lot of times when that happens, you fall right to your face. Right to your face! So hopefully we'll be alright. Just in case, protect my face! But whenever you see ice, just go straight. Don't put the brakes on, just roll over it. If you can't avoid it. So we got a little climb right here. Whew. Whew. Nice little climb. This is part of the greenway that connects us to the other route that I normally take when I ride to the city. We're gonna find out if all this is cleared up and I can actually take the bridge now. Maybe they plowed it last night. Maybe they didn't. I was over here not too long ago. Woo! Oh gosh. Ice, ice, baby. Just gotta brace. Just gotta brace for it and don't turn. And hope it's not so icy that you wind up washing anyway. Alright. So we are out. And today's gonna get warm. It's gonna be like in the 40s today. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a nice day. Whew. Alright, so far so good. Got some greenway action. And gonna find out if the bridge was done. If not, I'm gonna have to hop back on Francis Lewis and do the thing. Do the damn thing there. So far so good though. Whoa, ice. Ooh, that was ice. That was scary. Because I was in a turning position. Definitely don't want to be turning with nobody's black ice. That's for sure. Alright. So straight across the street over there is Cunningham Park, where the mountain bike trails are, and they did not plow the rest of the greenway. So this just takes you to Francis Lewis. I would have had to make a left turn to get to the bridge. It takes me over Florida Expressway, so it has not been done yet. Has not been done yet over there. So now we're riding opposite of traffic, and school's starting, so everybody's walking to school. So there's all that. All right. Gonna make it over here. Hopefully don't get hit. Going up, traffic. Go this way, this way. People getting out of the cars. Boom. Getting out of the car. Boom. We're gonna go across. We're gonna hop back on the sidewalk. Hopefully these kids get out the way. He's violating all kinds of stuff, huh? This kid's not looking. He's on the phone, looking straight down. Alright. So that kind of messed up. People looking down a lot. Gotta look up a little bit. That kid did not look up at all. He was totally unaware of what was going on in front of him. Alright, we gotta do better than that. I know I'm wrong for going this way, but it's the only way I could go. because it done messed me up with the situation. Oh, now I gotta ride with the cars. See? There we go. So yeah, if they would have finished plowing the greenway, I wouldn't have to do all that. But now we're on track. We're on Horace Harding next to Long Island Expressway. We're gonna hop back on the greenway when we get to Underhill. Underhill. Whew. Oh yeah. So we're gonna take the normal route, without a doubt. Make that turn here. Keep it moving. Whew. So my toes are getting a little cold because I stepped on a bunch of snow. Didn't even start the ride. Had to walk over snow to get on the sidewalk. So they didn't plow at all. So that's the bridge right there that brings you over on the greenway. That has not been worked on yet. So there's that. And like I was saying before, the ground was pretty wet last night, so there are sections that got frozen. So I got to keep your eyes peeled for that black ice action. So staying on the road would be the best option than being on the sidewalk. Because at least on the road, people are putting down salt. And I have some wind blowing against me today. Oh yeah. The wind is blowing against me today. Yup. So I'm gonna have the wind blowing against me the whole way. So that should be interesting. And ride with the full face is okay. Okay. But I do need a new helmet. Had this one for a while. A couple of years now. And way overdue for a new helmet. I would like to get one in this color again. This is a Shift helmet. But Shift is no longer around. Not making new helmets. I think they got bought out or something like that. And what do you call it? This is the color that I use on my website. So my branding color is this color. So if you see on the frame, decals are in this color. Look at any of the stickers and stuff like that. So it just so happened this is the actual branding color that I use on the site. Ooh. So it'd be nice to have another one like this. But not gonna be able to do it. So I'll probably just get like maybe a plain black and white one. Keep it simple. I want to buy at least two helmets. I want an open face helmet for these local rides on the street. Get myself a nice open face bell helmet or something. Some old school BMX style. And I need a new full face helmet for the for the racetrack. And then I have to retire this helmet. Not necessarily. I haven't crashed on this helmet where I like landed hard on my head yet. So it's actually still a working helmet. Like, you know, it's not Still a functioning helmet, put it that way. Now, since I have a helmet on, I hope that you can hear me on the microphone. I would put the microphone in my helmet, but then you're really gonna hear me breathing like crazy. So I might not do that. All right. So yesterday when I rode, I made a left on 170th, hopped back on Underhill, but they didn't plow all of the Kissena Park Greenway bike path, and I had to go a little north to get to where I had to go. So I'm just going to keep going straight on this block here, which was Underhill, now turned into Lithonia. Shout out to everybody in Lithonia and Atlanta. That's the only Lithonia I know about. But this is Lithonia. Alright. Alright. And this will take me straight to the north side of Kissena Park. That's my assumption. That's what it's feeling like. That's what my spidey sense is telling me. Oh, it'll take me close enough. See, I have to make a right up there. And the wind is definitely blowing nice and heavy against me. Whew. All right. So we're just cruising along. And cut across the street, going to Parkway. What are you saying? The sidewalk. We're going to sidewalks, son. We cut right across. We're going to sidewalk. Now it looks like they did work on this. Alright, hopefully I won't regret this. It looks like they did some more plowing in the park yesterday. Let's see where this takes us. Gonna find out right now how much work they did. How much work they did plowing the path in the park. Woo! Because definitely couldn't do this yesterday. Let's see if I can get through at least to the baseball fields. Let's see. Did they? Oh, it looks like they didn't connect it. It's not connected. There's a path that goes that way. It takes you to the baseball fields. And it looks like, sorry, looks like they didn't, yeah. They didn't connect it. They made a little bit of a thing, but they didn't connect it. But you can ride this way, which is cool. Oh, morning. So I can stay in the park. I've never taken this way before. Let's go this way. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, okay, so I see they did. They connected the path from here so you can go that way. But I can go this way, so probably save time. A little bit of a climb here. Woo! Climbing. Climbing. Oh yeah. Now the other way, the normal way, I don't have to climb at all. But this way, I got to get my climb on. Alright. So far so good. They got a bunch of paths in here you can take. Woo! Let's see where this takes me. So, you have this, which is going to take me down to the exit of the park. The other one takes me around. This is super icy, but if I just go straight, I should be straight. Cheer. There we go. And at least I can exit right here. So it doesn't take me too far, of course. And oh boy, black ice. So we have that, and then we have the sidewalk over here. Okay, black ice, black ice. Keep it steady. And I rode this yesterday. Nice and covered with snow. It was fun. And now the snow is mostly going. Oh my goodness. Look at the sheet of ice here. All right. Just keep it steady. Don't make any sudden movements. Whew. That first half of that was just a straight up block of ice. You definitely don't want to turn on that stuff, or else it's curtains. I knew I'd be running into a lot of that stuff today, which is the reason why I got the good old helmet on. Alright. Now, of course, now the wonderful thing about a full face helmet is that it protects your whole face. That's the good thing about having a full face. Protects your whole grill. Ooh, look at this turd. Okay, it's a little grippy though. It's like ice and snow, so you're good there. You're good there. With an open face helmet, it protects your head, side of your face. Does not protect the grill. Does not protect the grill. So you gotta be mindful of that, depending on what you're trying to do. It doesn't take long to get used to full face helmets though. Ice. Especially the newer ones. Back in the day, helmets were a little heavier, and the ear part was enclosed as well, so you had a hard time hearing different things. So that was an issue. All right. Here we go on the icy part. And we're back on track. Woo! So it's clear for the most part, but definitely a mountain bike, gravel bike, BMX bike with some knobby tires would be the recommended. Oh boy. Oh boy. That black ice is no joke. Woo. Woo. Even the dog was slipping when he was walking up the hill. So let's see how we do up this. I'm gonna go the risky route. Make this right. Here we go. Takes me right out. Oh boy. Can't make no sharp turns. Because you never know. You never know. So this is the climb right here. We're on 56th Road, which is part of the Greenway. No bike lane on here. No shoulder. It's a sidewalk or street. But it is part of the Greenway. Whew. And I'm getting my climb on. Legs burning. But If you haven't seen some of my previous videos when I do this route in the summertime when things dry up, there is a path, a dirt path that goes right through the middle of this park, where you don't have to take this way. But of course, they didn't do any plowing in there. It's a dirt path, and it was closed. Later half of the season, it was closed. They were doing some construction back there, so I haven't been able to take that. But pretty sure sometime this summer I'll be able to do that. Whew. All right, just moving along. Woo! Oh yeah. So to my right is still part of Kissena Park. Over here they call it Kissena Corridor Park because it's not in the heart of the park. So that's why they call it the Kissena Corridor Park. See, I did not hear that truck behind me. This car behind me with the helmet on. That's the thing I don't like about the helmet, is that sometimes you don't hear stuff until it's too late. So, because either way, whoo, you're trying not to get hit. That's the whole point, is to not get hit. Helmet or no helmet. And if you can't hear what's coming at you, you have the potential to get hit. All right. Ooh. Light is green. Gonna make this left. Gonna cut in with the traffic. Hop on the greenway. Probably take it right to the sidewalk. Let's see if I can meet this lady. Yep, nice. She definitely wasn't looking. Whew. All right. So now we're riding past Queens Botanical Garden on my right. This sidewalk is part of the Greenway. Oh. You could also ride in the street, but there's no bike lane in the street over here. And of course the cars are out a little further because of the snow, making it a nice tight squeeze, which can put you in jeopardy as a cyclist. So far so good on this. A little bit of ice right here, but it's all right. It's all right. Right now I'm climbing. Still able to sit down though while I climb, which is cool. I'm thinking I got a little more strength in my legs, so I'm able to do that now, which is awesome. All right. All right. Got some nice speed going. I'm adjusting my microphone if you hear any noise like that. Okay. Okay. Put this glove bag on. Just in time. So I'm gonna go out in the street because I don't know how the sidewalk is looking. It's looking all right, but I'll go out in the street. Woo! Sidewalk doesn't look too bad. Now you see how the snow is right here on the ground, so that can cause a problem with your grip. Cause a grip problem. All right, coming across. And we're about to enter Flushing Meadow Park. Oh yeah. Ooh. And here goes the signage for the Greenway. This is part of the Greenway. So far I've been doing all Greenway, even though some of it has been sharing the road with the cars and stuff. But it's all part of the Greenway. So there's that. And last night I came through here and I couldn't go straight across because it wasn't plowed, and they have not gotten to it today either. So we're gonna go make a right, go around the perimeter of Flushing Meadow Park. The perimeter. This time I'm gonna take this all the way instead of going in the park. Switch it up a little, something. Whew. Definitely feeling that wind. Seems like it's getting a little heavier. But just trying to chill. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to chill with the wind blowing like this. Daggone. So I told you I can't do my look behind myself to see what's going on. Visually, I have a little bit of a little blocked visually. I think I hear a car behind me. I don't know. But I am right next to the Van Wyck, which is right up there, so yeah, there's no car behind me. I'm hearing things now. But yeah, I'm on a road where ain't no sharing the roads over here. Oh no. Tell me this bridge is not blocked. I hope not. Oh, it looks like they have an access. I think I see access to get over the bridge. Because that'd have been whack. The whole thing was closed and I couldn't get over it. Let's see, they made an opening so we can get on the sidewalk though. Looks like they may have done that. Yep. There we go. Zoop, zoop. All right. So now we are going up. All right. So as you can see, they're doing construction on this part of the bridge right there. Get some behind the scenes footage. Morning. And then we have a little bit of a pond right here. And they're doing some serious construction right here. They're taking the old bridge down and putting a new one in. So this is going to take a while to get done. So there is that. And we're almost over the bridge. We'll be getting back on the bike, son. You're all right. So once we get off this, we'll be really on track. But yeah, going through the park probably would have been the better option. Most definitely. Whew. All right, mad construction going on. All right, so now we're gonna go past here. We're gonna keep it moving. So we'll take the road right here. We'll take the road over here and take it straight. Now connect this right to where I normally go. So let's do a time check. 8:52. 8:52. So playing around over there took me an hour, a little less than an hour. From here, I should be able to get to the city in time. From Flushing Meadow. Takes about I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to get to the bridge from here? Something like that. Gonna find out. Gonna find out today. Okay, now that's that scary snow slush right there. We'll pick up the pace a little bit, and we'll see what time it is when we get to Queensbridge. Gonna try and keep the flow steady and make it happen, Captain. All right, it's real tight over here now. It's like a one-lane road, basically. It's a two-lane, but the way these cars are parked all over the place, it's like a one-lane. So you got that going on. Whew. All right, so now we're heading by the construction again at the stadium. Get an update on that. All right, if you're gonna look, might as well say hi. Anyways, this is the update. It's only been a day or two since the last update, but they're making the connector from the parking lot over to the stadium, and that's the progress right there. So gonna come past here on my trips to the city to document the update. How about that? Whew, okay. So now I'm gonna hop on. I'd like to hop on. Oh gosh, that was crazy. If I don't hop on the sidewalk now, I'm gonna wind up with the cars. I'll hop on over here. Oh yeah, there we go. Right over the good stuff. So now that way I don't have to be mixing the road with the cars there. Black ice is looking like it's melting now. Still gotta be careful when you see it. That little shiny stuff. It may be wet or it may be ice. He's not looking. Still not looking. Alright. Almost up to Roosevelt Ave. My feet are getting cold since I stepped in the snow earlier. See how this is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So we're gonna stay on the sidewalk. Definitely not safe being out here with the cars. Whew. Definitely feel the wind. Oh. Okay. So there's a lot of traffic over here. A lot of traffic. I guess I'll stay on the sidewalk over here for now. It's looking way too tight out there. Now I can cut across. But we'll wait until we get to the lights. Do the wop whip. Actually, I can do it here. Ugh. Some wop whip action. Whew. Okay. All right. It gets real tight over here, so the best option really would be to get back on the sidewalk. So that way you're not crammed in between the cars on this soft stuff, slippery stuff. See if I can blend in now. Chill. We're blending. Alright. So yeah, there's no bike lane over here. The bike lane is actually a block over. 2 blocks over actually. In that direction. But it's a nice climb. And don't really feel like climbing over there. Preserve my legs for the rest of the climbs I gotta do. I take that way on the way back though, coast down the hill. But you really starting from way down if you go straight to the bike lane on 34th Ave. Oh, he's pulling. Thanks, man. Oh. Alright. So now this has a bike lane. 108th Street has a bike lane. Bootleg bike lane, of course, as you can see from the signage on the ground. Woo! And just cruising, just rolling. I ain't got much to say today. Whew. Oh yeah. It's supposed to get warmer today, but right now it's kind of cold. It's kind of cold. Early morning cold. But ride with the helmet so far has been good. It's been good. Only thing is if I do this, I lose a little bit of view. When I try and look behind myself, have a little bit of view can make a major difference in certain situations. I gotta really turn around. See what's going on behind me. I'm gonna make this left. I don't know why he moving over. There was nothing for him to move over for. Anyways, 34th Ave, and their bike lane is not plowed. Because in this part here, it's a bunch of cars that are parked. So in order to keep them from being completely snowed in, they only plowed the road, the car lane, and left a little buffer with the bike lane. Good for the cars, not so good for the bikes. So you just gotta be careful. Ooh. And it's like this all the way down till you get to Junction, where this all turns into bike and pedestrian lane. But they opened it up for car traffic since there's so much snow on the ground. We'll see how it is today, because last night it was all open for car traffic. So we're gonna see what the difference is. It's only been really a couple of hours since I did this ride back. It was late night, late night. See, now I have nowhere to go. Can't like just pass the car. Because as you can see, the bike lane is covered with snow, so it's just enough for the cars and the trucks to get through. Just enough. Whew. Okay. So the one thing that is a little annoying is me being able to do a quick peek back, see what's going on. Right behind me, I can see right next to me, with that extra bit of peek I don't have. You see how close he played me, right? Played me real close. Whew. So I'm doing a gradual climb this whole time, and progressively starts to feel harder, but then eventually I'll be going back down. But this part right here is a gradual climb. And as you can see, we just passed Junction, and they don't have the blockades up. These little colorful stones right here, colorful big bricks, they put that across the road to block traffic, but they've taken them away. Woo! Oh yeah! So I'm at the top, about to head down. Now before I had the fender, I wouldn't be able to stand up like this without getting my whole seat wet, my backside wet. But I do have my big bag on my back, so that was helping me out. But now I got the fender on the back, which has really helped me out. Loving that. So as you can see, this is my fender. Got my bike looking real crazy, but it definitely helps out to keep all that slush and water off my back. So I'm loving it. My bike is really looking crazy right now. Straight up commuter status. And I'm going to try and get some front fenders too. If we keep getting this wet, rainy, snowy stuff, I'm going to have to. Okay. So I have the Insta360 selfie stick, invisible stick, along with the small rig handlebar mounts on here, and they're working pretty good. I think they are, I would say they're definitely better than the other mounts I was using. I'm probably going to do a whole little video on that, nice little quick video about the mounts I use on my bike. But like I was saying in the last video, that definitely get two of them, because if you just have one mount holding the stick, it's gonna flop around a lot. It's gonna wind up moving, and you're not gonna be a happy camper. So I had that issue the other day with it moving around a lot and eventually shaking and breaking the actual mount. but that had more plastic parts on it. This one here has mostly metal parts and I think aluminum. I think the clamps are aluminum, but the actual mounting balls that connect the locks, they're metal. So this is definitely more rigid and more sturdy than the other mount that I was using. So I think I'll do a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. Let me know. And maybe I'll talk about the fenders. Oh, the fender thing was crazy because I brought some front fenders, but they wouldn't go into the hole here. You have to like lock them into the hole, kind of like you do a headset. You put it in here and you lock them in, but they were too wide for me to do that, so they wouldn't go all the way in. So maybe I'll do a video on that too. Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's keep it going. We're at the top of the hill here. Now it's time to go down. And we're going to pick up the pace so we can get to the city on time this time. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still gotta be careful of the slippery stuff, especially when you start going faster. Hoping this light will change. But it didn't. It did not change for me, homies. So we have to wait. Testing. Oh yeah. Now we go. Ooh. All right. Green lights all day. Let's see if we can coast down. Now, the faster I go, the more windy it gets, more of a breeze I get. The more my feet are getting cold because they're wet from the snow earlier. All right, another light. Another light. All right, we out again. Here we go. All right, it's nice and clear. Can ride through. Sun's coming out too. That's what's up. And we are moving and grooving. I haven't wiped off my lens in a minute. Hope it's all good up there. Hope you guys have been watching a bunch of spots on the lens there. Whew. All right. Coming through this way. Bike lane, bike lane. Whew. I'm gonna cut over here and see if this is clear. Pretty clear. Just wet. Just real wet. But it's clear. Oh yeah. Woo! So far, so good. All right. So they did a good job of clearing this out. This should probably be pretty dry by this afternoon or by tonight. I'll be riding back in the nighttime. Hopefully the stuff will be dry by then. But it's gonna be warm today. Today's supposed to go like into, I think, the mid 40s today. That's gonna be cool. Straight up heat wave. Let's see if they cleared this out over here. If I'm mistaken, yesterday I couldn't do. Actually, yesterday I didn't get this far because I wound up running late. So I wasn't able to do this. I had to hop on a train because I ran out of time messing around with my camera mount. But this is all clear now. Even more clear than it was during the first storm. Got the whole bike lane. Before I had to go on the sidewalk. Well, last time when I was on this one, had to ride the sidewalk most of the way. Okay. Now, nice. Ooh, that wind's kicking. That wind is kicking. Looks like I have time to get across the street. I don't know. Yep, I did. Okay. So the wind is kicking a lot more now. A whole lot more. And of course people are getting their cars cleaned. This is kind of not the best day to get your car cleaned because I want to get more of that stuff in your car because it's so wet out. By the time you're done driving around today, the car's going to look just as bad as it did when you came in. Let's see if he's going to pay attention. Nice. Nice. He didn't cut in. That's what's up. So the pedestrian walkway is all messed up. So they have to go in the bike lane to get across the street. Then we have a big old truck in the way, putting us out in the street. Should have went in the sidewalk. Would have been safer. Alright. So if you watched the previous video, you would have seen how messy all this was. Actually, it was a little further down because they were trying to get rid of the snow. They shoveled a lot of, well, plowed a lot of snow over here. It was all over the street. But it definitely helped clear everything out. It's just really wet right now. Real wet. Real wet like. Oh boy. Her bike is like shooting out slush right at me. And she got a big fender on too, but still kicking that dirt, still kicking that slush out from the back. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Woo! So it's turning out to be a nice day. Sun's coming out. Getting brighter out. Oh yeah. So this helmet here is my my old race helmet. My race, trail, park, everything helmet. When I go riding and doing some aggressive riding and some BMX racing. And so I'm used to it. Sometimes it takes a minute to get used to the full face helmets. A lot of people don't like them if you don't normally use them or need to have them. But they protect your face a lot more than an open face helmet does. That's for sure, for sure. Now back in the day, they used to make attachments you can put on an open face helmet to protect your face. They had the little goggle, face guard combination. You see that a lot in like paintball. They have those type of attachments. But that was old school motocross and BMX thing. So you have an open face helmet, then you have the goggle combo with the face protector. And then you also had what they call a jofa, which protects your mouth, like the front of your mouth and your jaw. It attaches to the side of the helmet strap, and it protects your mouth and jaw area. Then you can also throw some goggles on with that and look cool. So I don't think they make jofas anymore. Would be kind of cool though. I have some, but they don't really work. The buttons are messed up. Yeah, so everything that they worked on, they cleared out real good. They're doing it over there right now. Just breaking up all the snow, leaving some on the street to get slushed up, and then also dumping it inside the trucks to get it somewhere where it's not all in the way. Oh boy, look at this. Real nasty. Real nasty. Real nasty. Yeah, so they cleaned this stuff up too. Because yesterday across the street, there was big old piles of snow blocking the bike lane, and it looks like they plowed that stuff up. So where you see the little hills right there, big piles of snow blocking the bike lane. So the ride back should be pretty cool. Over here, they also cleared that out. So that's good to know. Looks like they cleared the whole bike lane out so you can get through, along with clearing out the excess snow. Dun, dun, dun. It's a process, y'all. It takes a little time to get everything done. You can't do it all in one night. It's a lot of snow. It's a whole lot of snow all over the place. Like over here, here's an example of what I'm talking about right here. So as you can see, bike lane is blocked by a bunch of snow piled up right here. So last night it was like that on the other side, and those guys got rid of it, so it's not in the way anymore. So probably later on today they'll get to that. Maybe possibly. But until then, you're gonna have to get your skills up, navigate around the cars without getting got. Now also, I'm going through a lot of wet stuff, and when you have brakes that are like V brakes, rim contact brakes, not disc brakes, that the brakes don't work as good because the rims are wet. But I must say, my brakes are still working good, and that's what's up. Ooh, my brakes are still working good, even though my rims are wet. So now we got something a little tricky icky. There's nowhere for me to go but on the street, and I can't get between this car. Maybe I can. Here we go. But you see, if you make one wrong move, you wind up in the snow, and you can go over and can possibly wind up in the street with the cars. A real sloppy accidente. So you don't want to get caught in that mess. That's the reason why they gotta clear these bike lanes all the way, especially those guys in the e-bikes. They're gonna be going fast and trying to cut through and stuff. So just gotta be careful out there, that's all. Gotta be careful out there. Whew. Alright. So now we're really close to the bridge. Queensbridge. Oh. And I'm gonna let my legs chill, get a little recoup going on before I hit this. Oh wow. So the wind's blowing against me going over the bridge. Got the double whammy. The double whammy. Got a nice long hill along with the wind blowing against me. The double whammy. So I'm gonna just chill for real. Just take my time. What I'm gonna do is just take my time. Ooh, quiz time. Who made that song? Just stop taking me for a ride. All I wanna do is just take my time. What group made that song? I'll give you a clue. It was a hip hop group. Alright. Quiz is probably up, you probably saw it already on the channel. Here we go. Let's get it. Looks like I'm the only one pedaling over here, huh? Alright. Let's get my climb on. Ooh. Oh boy. Take my time with it. Just climb. Can't go crazy with it, don't go fast. Because this incline is really long. You might wind up going too fast. Burn yourself out early. I like to slow it down a little bit. Just kind of use my body weight to make the bike crank up. Not in a rush. But hopefully this summer I'll be able to get myself conditioned enough to really go up the hill a little faster. The wind is kicking in. Whew. It's definitely kicking in. Oh yeah. Whew. So we got 3/4 of the bike path here. So we got the snow piled up on the right. Nowhere to put it. So it is what it is. Alright, I'm trying to sit down. We're sitting down with this gear ratio. Not easy. But the goal is to get strong enough and conditioned enough to make this whole feel easier. But I did just Came from doing this a couple hours ago, and I came home last night. It's only been a few hours, so a little more rest definitely would have helped. And I'm not totally recovered from yesterday. Whew. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Part of the problem is the wind's also blowing. But we're gonna keep it going steady. Almost there. Right here it gets real windy. Because the wind's not being blocked by the bridge anymore. So it got real windy up here. So it's blowing directly against me. Woo! Come on now. So now it's still a little bit of a climb. Not much though. But that with the added heavy wind blowing against me, it's making it harder. Whew. Okay. Whew. So starting to go down a little bit. Not enough to really fight the wind. So I still gotta get my crank on. Whew. All right. Okay, we're getting there now. We're getting there. Whew. It's feeling a little bit easier. Just a little bit. Now we are going to start our descent. Right about here. Woo! Okay. Now I'm just going to relax. And enjoy the break. Whew. Really wet over here. Really wet. Gonna see how I already know that the fender works really good. Keep the water off your back. It just looks atrocious. Looks crazy. Whew. Oh, yeah. I think they have fenders for the front that you can mount on your frame. I think I saw that on the bike. I'm gonna have to look that up because I think like a rear fender that goes on my frame, my down tube. That might be the move. Keep it from coming up front. Like I really haven't been getting too much rain and slush, water and slush on my front because of what's the name? Because of the frame being so wide down there, so it works out pretty good. Whew. Works out pretty good. Alright, so here we go. Got e-bike Ed right here. And we are out. Ouchie 5000. Whew. And of course, you don't really have nowhere to go. Maybe over here. This might work. Oh, it gets real tight right there though. Alright, we got truck action. Woo! We got ain't nowhere to go action. Except maybe this way. Or maybe not. Well, that just really sucks. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. If I would have hopped on the sidewalk, I would have been good money. But, gotta wait. We are on our way. Now, behind the big old truck, so I don't know what's going on in front of me. Nice little blind spot. That's never fun. Whew. Slush. Almost got caught out there, but I did a wheelie over it, which really helped out because my front tire definitely felt like it got stuck in it. Really got stuck in it, I mean. Go, 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 go. 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 There you go. Alright. Making moves, but the truck sidewalking at people. It's too crazy out there. The truck was blocking the road because he couldn't fit through. But we will try and get back in the street. See what we get. Woo! There we go. Alright. Pick up the pace here a little bit. Stay in between the cars at least. And there we go. Oh yeah. Central Park. Whew. Nice little excitement for a start to busy day. This might be a little sketchy. Not so bad. Not so bad. Oh, that's just a little sketchy. Ooh. Then it became super sketchy because the light turned green. So now, we gotta get back over. Oh, look at this, snow and trucks. Let's see if I can get over that nice. That could have went in any direction. That whole situation right there. Alright y'all, so another ride, nice and fun. Got the helmet on representing, full face action. Got the 20-inch BMX race bike out here, looking crazy dirty from all the snow. And hope you guys enjoyed. Weather did not matter. I've been riding this whole time on my good bike. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get some parts. But don't let your good bike stop you from riding. Either ride your good bike or get a cheap old Walmart bike, Roosevelt Trail or something, and then go out and have fun out in these streets, son. Alright y'all, this is crazy.com, CACTV, and I'm out. Back to you, Billy.